Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghost spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity and sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters and discussing some of the most popular theories about what lies beyond our realm of understanding. So turn on the light, grab a blanket and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Let's get started. Today I'm going to tell a story about a window. First, an apology if you see any mistakes. As written, I am reading it. You woke up with a start. You don't remember what kind of nightmare you had just a moment ago, but with the way you tremble and the sweat covering your body, you could only assume it was for the best. You turn over and grab your phone from the nightstand beside your bed and flick on it. The sudden bright light from the phone leaves you reeling for the moment before seeing clearly. It was 3 a.m. and you groan in distaste, for you already knew sleep was mere with this point. It was when you sat up you jumped by a sudden loud clap of violent thunder. Your phone beeped, alerting you of its low battery life. The power was out and the phone was only on the 10%. The howling of the wind caught your attention and you looked up from the phone. Your window was wide open. Rain was pouring in from outside and slowly soaking the carpet floor. Quickly you stumbled from the bed and forced the window shut, moaning in distaste at the now soggy fabric beneath your bare feet. But it was at the moment you heard a shipping sound from behind on your bed. Turning quickly and fumbling for the phone that you had set on the nightstand, you were able to see it crouched up on the center of the queen-sized mattress. Once you found out the phone, you quickly grasped it, a flick on the light there. Sitting on the bed was king of nightmares. It was the size of a young child with loose and almost dangling skin. Its just saw almost seemed unhinged, leaving a full view of its rotting teeth and black tar-like dripping tongue. You had only a mere glimpse of the things before it lunged at you, gurgling the hissing like an animal as it tried to claw its way to your throat. In fear for your life, you managed to reach out and chuck this thing away from you. It hit the wall with seeking a crack before falling still on the carpet. Moments passed as you gasped, trying to calm your racing heart, when suddenly the light flickered on the making of Stephen and hold your breath with even more fear. You turned to see your spouse, their eyes wide with horror. You followed their gaze only to find the monster who had flown to wild before, where you were a 3-year-old child who lay dead in a pool of their own blood. Before a word could be spoken, your spouse fled from the bed, shouting about how they were going to call the police. You had no control over your own body as you pursued them down the stairs and the kitchen. They were on the phone and you grabbed the kitchen knife before rushing over to tackling them to the ground. The phone fell to the floor from their hand as you forced them to face you before forcefully bringing the knife down into their chest. Blood spread all over the room and your person as you began to mindlessly stab the former spouse multiple times. It was when you were of the breath that you finally dropped the knife, but when you went to look at their face, once more all you saw that was your own horrified and bloody body beneath you. Before you could react properly, a pair of large hands gripped your head and turned it roughly to the side. You gasped as you woke up in your bed to the sound of loud cracking thunder. Your heart was pounding, the sweat dripped from your skin. It was pouring out. With a movement of hesitation, you turned over and grabbed the phone from the nightstand. It was 3 a.m. You stiffened when you felt a cold puff of air hit the back of your neck. Someone was behind you, breathing in the raspy manner. Your window is open, raspy voice spoke. Now I'm telling the second story. The second story is about the roar. I remember when it all changed from a cheerful and carefree life to living in woods, wondering when my next meal would be. It was a chilly yet peaceful night when I got up from my slumber for a quick drink to refresh my parched throat. In my half-conscious state, I didn't take a note of the weird bottle I drank water out of and headed back to the bed. When it showed me a giant web of anxiety, probably anxiety wouldn't be the best word to describe the feeling, but I'm sure that the best word wasn't there in any language. My eyesight was fading into the sea of monochrome. My small sharpened, my canvas sharpened too. It didn't take a genius to realize that something was very wrong, so I did what seemed like the most logical thing. I called out for my mom, and that's when it hit me hard. My call for my mom came out more like a girl, making me more terrified of what was happening to me. Looked at the closet glass mirror to see my reflection. Staring back at me was a fierce face, the face of a wolf. I wish I could continue by saying, and then I awoke. But this was no dream. In fact, karma decided that it was right time for revenge. As it seems, the call for my mother actually worked. She came thumping down to step. "Is that you? Are you fine?" I knew I should have run to her, but my feet felt like lead, and that is when the heady smell filled the nostril, the smell of blood, tempting blood, my mother's blood. No, I couldn't hurt her, and so I leaped out of the window into the cool night, without looking back gone. I could have cried if I were human, probably run back to my mother for comfort, but I wouldn't because of the fear of hurting the ones closest to me. I had always heard carelessness leads problems, and to whoever is reading this, trust me, this is saying is true. I learned it the hard way, and it changed my life forever. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying the unique fascination that people have with ghost spirits and other supernatural entities. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you with some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Good night.